Hi everyone, it's Jade Baldwin and welcome to my video today. Today's video is called Essential Oils A to Z, and by special request and demand, I'm making this video for you. If you want to share it with your friends and family, go ahead and do that, but you need the link. You cannot search this video. Alrighty, let's get started. Okay, the objective of today's video is to help you see the big picture of what essential oils can do for you and to help you appreciate the healing power of your body, because your body is the healer. It's the doctor, not oils, not drugs or medications, not even food, okay? And also to help you understand that we're creating a healer in every home. I have been doing this for about 9 years and I'm still in awe of the amazing power of the oils and what it can do for people. Sometimes I say try this and they come back with all of these amazing results. I mean, that's God, that's Mother Nature, isn't it? I have a vision that we can help millions of people change their lives and awaken them to their higher sense of being. They can adopt this lost art of healing. Okay, it's not that difficult. Humans have done it for thousands of years. Okay, so please partner with me and see if we can create a healer in every home. Remember, my friend, you are smart enough to understand all of this and to use this in your lives. I mean, my children can do it. Little kids can do it, right? I feel a deep sense of reassurance as a mum. You know, I have 4 kids right now, and I just feel like, you know, I know what to do to help them if something happens, right? And I just feel a lot of confidence that I feel like everyone can have once they learn these skills. All right, so hopefully you feel that way too. All right, let's get started here. What is an essential oil? They're aromatic compounds of the plants. It's just the particles of the plant that makes the aroma, the smell. In another word, it's the immunity of the plant. So you're borrowing the immunity of the plant. So they're steam distilled very carefully or cold pressed, okay, if they're citrus. Now, they're very powerful with very few negative side effects. And the side effects are kind of like, you know, stinging if you put it in your eyes, which you don't do that, all right? And they're very concentrated, okay, up to 70 to even 100 times more concentrated than the herbal counterpart, okay? So this is a picture of peppermint. Peppermint under a microscope with all the oil sacs there. Basically, steam distillation liberates or separates the oils from the leafy part. And you really don't need the leafy part because that part decays, right? So if you can just bottle that oil sac in that molecular structure as found in nature is complete, right? Your body will know exactly what to do with it because it's got thousands of active, hundreds of active ingredients and compounds in there, okay? Now, the oils that we're using is certified therapeutic grade. The ones I'm going to talk about today is this grade. Do not apply this knowledge to any other grades out there, okay? Because I'm not going to be able to guarantee the results or the safety. All right, so be very, very careful, especially if you're using the synthetic ones. Any sort of fragrances out there, right, that you're using is the complete opposite, all right? It is toxic, it damages your endocrine system. So quit using perfumes now. Make your own with essential oils. A lot of my friends, when they discovered that, you know, the perfumes are causing thyroid problems and endometriosis and hormone imbalance, you know, the kids that are growing up and they're using a lot of these fragrances, they're getting a lot of acne and all these problems. Guys, see if you can just quit it for a couple of months and see how different your life will be. Okay, those synthetics are petrochemical based, very bad for you. Okay, so the pure oils that we're talking about, they're unadulterated, okay, and delivered to you as found in nature. So it's stable, okay? So it's self-selective. That means that it's intelligent and it'll go to where it needs to go in your body to help balance, okay? Your body is always trying to balance in every way, okay? and it has a very, very long expiry date. For those who are wondering, the frankincense found in King Tutankhamun's tomb was still good after 2,000 years. So if you keep the oils in a dark place and don't expose it to bright sunlight or burn it or heat it up like crazy, you'll be able to keep it for a very long time. Okay, they did accelerated testing and they kept on going and going. But with doTERRA, they have to put a blanket expiry on some of these oils. So just so you know, if it's beyond 5 years, it might be still good. Okay, so go ahead and use it and feel confident in that, guys. These oils are very pure. Of course, it's 100% pure. Some of the oils that you find out there, it says pure, but it's 5% pure and 95% plant-based, whatever. So they can legally put 100% pure on the bottle. That just doesn't make sense to me. So there's no fillers or fragrances, anything at all. It's very, very safe, and it has pesticide free. I mean, the farms are beyond organic farms. Okay, no chemical residues. doTERRA does tons of testing. I studied, they had 54 tests, and it's done by third-party scientists and in-house before, after, and during bottling. So it's just a ridiculous amount of testing and such a high standard that other companies can't beat or get even close. Okay, and it's very potent because it is grown for its therapeutic levels. So it could be organic, but is it therapeutic? So with doTERRA, they make sure they find the species that produce the therapeutic benefits that we're looking for. And that's why we have these beautiful oils in hospitals and in clinics, and of course, as a mum in my home, I feel so good because I know that every time I open that bottle, it works. Okay, so guys, doTERRA is the company that we buy these essential oils from. Okay, doTERRA means gift of the earth in Latin, and it's they source their oils all over the world, and if they source it in a particular place where the community needs help, they will help those communities. They bring the communities together to provide education and healthcare, and you name it. It's just beautiful. So I hope you can do some research and go to YouTube and search for impact sourcing or co-impact sourcing, and find those videos and just learn the stories behind each and every one of those oils that you're using, so you feel more confident. doTERRA is so transparent. That's why I get so excited excuse me, to share these oils with people, because it's so safe, so powerful, and I know that it's got great energy. Okay, so that's just a map of the world where all the oils are sourced and more. Okay, I know it's itty bitty, but just get a big picture of that's what where the oils come from. Okay, now they're very, very concentrated, so 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to about 28 cups of peppermint tea. Yeah, that's a lot. So when you're using the oils, you only need a little bit. So start there and then add more, and then you will become like a crazy oil lady like me, and then be using oils for this and that and everything else, and we layer it on, and it's just fantastic. Okay, so just so you know that it's awesome, very powerful, very concentrated. Now, essential oils have been around for thousands of years, have been tested by billions of people, right? But it's plants, it's just plant concentrated. Okay, so has it been tested? Yes, it has been, and there's a lot of modern research, of course, as well. You can look it up. There's plenty of research, there's plenty of sources. If you are looking for one, go ahead and search for it, or you can contact me and I can give you some links. Okay, but there's just huge magnitude of chemical constituents in these oils. They're alive, they're adapting, right? So they invigorate, they protect, they beautify, they clear airways, they're cleansing, they're detoxifying. I mean, you name it, whatever the plant needed, it's there, it does it. So most of the oils, just remember, they have very similar properties these, and they can overlap a little bit. So you might be able to substitute somewhat, kind of like apples, oranges and lime when you're using citrus oils. So, okay, you got the message, right? So let's move on to how you can use the oils. So you can use the oils in 3 ways: aromatically, topically, internally. So I'll go through each one of those quickly. All right. So the first way is aromatically. So when you smell the oils and it gets up your nose into your brain produces all these happy, healthy, healing chemicals. All right. So smelling the oils will help with mood and emotions. And that's really important because that is the core, the root of some of our health problems, okay? Because if you are stressed over time, that stress will lead to health problems, physical health problems, okay? Things that will manifest on the physical level. So imagine if you have oils in a necklace diffuser like the one there, you're smelling it all the time. It'll help you feel uplifted. It'll help you produce all those happy healing chemicals all the time. So you are actually, preventing a lot of the health problems that might be created from, extended periods of stress. Okay, so diffuse the oils with diffusers that are water-based or vibrates, but not the ones that burn the oils, okay? Just get the really high quality ones. They don't have to be expensive actually. So put a few drops in and see if you like it. Otherwise, put a few more drops and you can mix a few oils together, okay? There's not gonna be a chemical explosion, okay? So, diffuse. You're gonna be like most of us and gets a little bit crazy with the oils and then have a diffuser in every room in our house, right? Or the classroom or the work space. All right. Now, the other way we use the oils is for opening airways. Okay, so aromatically, if you just put a drop in the center of your palms, okay, rub it together, cup it over your nose and mouth, and inhale. And that way, it will open your airways. Okay, certain oils do a better job, and I'll tell you which one in a minute. Okay, and then if you're diffusing oils all the time, you're actually cleaning the air. Okay, you're cleansing your environment. So if you use the On Guard oil, you actually kill 99.9% of airborne pathogens. Pretty cool, right? They've done lots of research on that. So that's why when we have little babies, newborns, even children, kids that are, sick in our home, we would diffuse the On Guard often so the other kids don't catch it. And it's been our family's experience that, one kid gets sick and then the other one doesn't. Okay, in the past, of course, it gets passed around and then the whole family catches it, right? Not anymore. So it's pretty exciting. Now, be intuitive, guys, and smell the oils. And then your nose will tell you which one your body wants, okay? And if the oils smell yummy and you feel like you can eat it and you want to bathe in it, right? It's probably the oil that your body is asking for, that you need here and now, and you're ready for. Now, you might want to pick up an oil and it actually just smells yucky to you for some reason when it kind of rubs you wrong. Now, that means that you need it, yes, okay, but you're not ready for it yet. So don't hurt yourself by forcing yourself to smell it and use it, okay? But just be looking up those oils in, say, a reference book and understanding what it can do for your body. And maybe in your subconscious, you're just not ready or clear on why you may need that, okay? So chances are that once you start adopting it over time, it will smell so much better for you, okay? And it could change within a short period of time, minutes or days. For me, it took me about 2 years to like lavender oil, okay? But that was about me being able to speak freely, and lavender was encouraging me to be safe when I speak speak, and I didn't quite understand it until now. All right, so it's quite a journey, guys, but your sense of smell is very powerful. Your body can recognize 10,000 different smells. So the oil molecules will go up those oil receptors into your brain and help your brain produce all of these amazing healing chemicals. Now let's look at some of them, okay? Norepinephrine, it also, it's a stimulating or chemical, okay? The oils actually help reduce the stress hormone cortisol, okay? Epinephrine, it's sort of a calming histamine or chemical. So you can see how these oils can help people with allergies, right? Dopamine, okay, it helps with the brain, okay? Serotonin, they're feel-good chemicals, and in fact 10% of it is produced in the brain and 90% is produced in the gut. So you can see now why so many people with gut problems have depression, okay? Because their gut is not producing the happy chemicals that they need. All right, and we have a solution for that, and that's cleansing it, okay? And then the cells will heal and produce those happy serotonin, the chemicals again. We have endorphins, okay, and we have oxytocin. So all of these amazing healing, balancing chemicals will be produced once you can smell the oils and get it up your nose. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, and those chemicals are the healers. All right, so simply smelling will help your body start the process of healing. Amazing. Alrighty, so the second way we use essential oils is topically. That means on top of your body somewhere, okay? So it's for systemic support. So if you have systems in your body that you feel like you need to take care of, the digestive system or whatever, you can apply it to the bottom of your feet where it's most porous, and it will absorb within 30 seconds and take it to where it needs to go through the bloodstream, okay? Or if you want to have a localized effect, say your neck and shoulders hurt and your elbows or your knees hurt, you can apply it right there on the spot, okay? So that's very important to remember because it's super easy, but then you're concentrating the oils right there. Now look at that picture there. It's just a live blood slide of the blood taken from a person before and 30 seconds after applying essential oils. See how the blood is plump and there's space in between them. So for your information, what I think of when I see this is clearing pathways, so less traffic jam. So when your body is communicating, the cells are communicating with each other, right? There's less traffic to go through. So say you eat certain foods and your body says, hey, I'm full, it'll send the signals directly and quickly to where it needs to go to tell you, your brain, that you're full so you can stop eating, right? So sometimes when that signal is interrupted and it has to go through a lot of garbage to get to you, then it takes a little bit longer and you've already finished your third bowl of whatever it is, right? So this way you're sharp. Okay, this way you are awakened. Okay, so I have reflexology chart on my website, so you can go to jadebolton.com and do a search for feet, and then you can download it and then look at the oils that you can put on your feet for the different health problems. Okay, super easy but very powerful. Okay, so this is an example of using the oils topically, MRSA for the Aussies, the golden staph, or mutated, viral infections and stuff. So, guys, I hope you heard me say it, and I'll say it again. The oils adapt to mutated forms of microbes, and they're so powerful because there's so many active ingredients versus the few active ingredients in medications and things. Okay, they're very, very intelligent, but you need to use them regularly and be on top of it. Okay, so if you think of the essential oils as in between medication and food, don't wait until something happens, okay? But don't be using it like food, okay? So it's not food that you can just keep, taking mass amounts of. You only need a little bit because they're very concentrated, but they do the job, and you'll know when to give yourself a little bit more. Okay, so that's pretty cool. 1 month, yeah, it's totally reversible. Lots of things are. Now, the last way we use essential oils is internally. Yes, you can take them internally, because you know what? For thousands of years, you guys have eaten essential oils and you didn't even know that. Yep. Okay. Now you can intelligently and intentionally use the oils for specific issues. Okay, so you want to use essential internally for digestive issues. Okay, for organ support when you're trying to cleanse out your liver, your colon, your kidneys, your lungs, okay, and when you have mouth and throat issues. So that's when you would want to put oils inside of you. Your body has membranes in there that will help protect your tissues and things. It's designed to metabolize the essential oils, okay? So remember, your body metabolizes the essential oils 4 to 6 hours. So you need to take whatever it is that you're doing if you're working on a specific issue. So remember to use glass because it breaks down plastic. Remember to put it in a vegetable capsule and make your own blends if you're going to use some hot oils and oils that don't taste very good. You can actually use stainless steel as well, but just make sure that it's BPA free. Okay, now guys, the oils are very safe, but there's some rules that you need to follow. Like anything, you can overdose on water, okay? So you need to be smart about this. Keep it out of your eyes, ears and nose, okay? Don't snort it, okay? There's plenty of ways to put it near so that the oils get driven in. I mean, it gets into your system within 30 seconds if you put it on your skin, okay? And 20 minutes later, it's all over your body. So you don't need to exactly put it on that spot. Say you have some eye issues, you have pink eye, for example, put it on the toes, the second, third toes of your feet, okay? And put it on every 3 to 6 hours, okay? So use consistently and regularly. Dilute with carrier oil. So we have a fantastic carrier oil called fractionated coconut oil. They've taken the protein out and it's liquefied and it's very moisturizing, but it's not oily. It's not gonna cause stains on your clothes. It'll actually dry and absorb into your body. The oils, the carrier oil, such as fractionated coconut oil, helps the oil stay on the surface longer when you need it on the surface. If you have a skin issue and you're applying oils on and you need it on the skin, use a carrier oil. It's very important, okay? Otherwise the oils get driven in too quickly and you have to reapply more often, okay? Now, drive oils in deeper with water. Say that you're stuffy, right? You can apply oils like the Breathe or the Easy Air oil, is the same thing, on your chest and jump in the shower. Say that your neck and shoulder and the whole body is sore. Apply some tree oils on and then put Epsom salt in a bath and then soak in that warm water. Okay, it'll help relax your muscles and drive the oils in deeper. Alrighty, so for sensitive skin, remember you want to dilute the oils, okay? Everyone is different, so just test it on yourself and see. And then every oil is different. Some oils are hot, some oils are not. So you get a reference guide like the one here. And it'll tell you which ones are hot and which ones are not and how to use it, okay? But after you practice a couple of months, I promise you that you'll know what to do. It's sort of like learning how to cook for the first time. Which spice goes which, where and how, and then you slowly get the hang of it, and then after that, you really don't need to reference. Sometimes months go by before I have to reference anything anymore. So even the emotion book, pretty much memorized it. So guys, if you're using it often, that's going to be you too. Alrighty. Now, if you do not have a wholesale account with doTERRA, please get one. It's amazing that you get 25% off everything. There's no obligation to buy, so nobody is going to take your money without your consent. No one's going to take it monthly. Okay, it's $35 for the membership, and you pay a one-off $35, right? And you have an online site where you order and get it sent to your home. You can earn points if you're going to be ordering monthly. Most of us, when we start to adopt the holistic health approach, we do need oils and products monthly. So when we get onto the monthly loyalty program, we get points back. But if you're scared and you're unsure, don't go there. You don't need it now, okay? When you see results and you feel great and you're positive, then you can adopt it, okay? So you're in control, guys. So don't be worried. And of course, there's going to be product promotions. And this month, the product promotion is a free Salubel for the Aussies, three free oils that's worth about $100 in the States for people in the States ordering 200 points worth. So, you know, just purchasing certain things, they're giving you free stuff. So it's pretty awesome having this membership. I feel very privileged, and I encourage all my friends and family to get their own membership, and I've helped thousands of people get their membership. And you know what? There's a chance that you can get your oils for free too. So talk to the person that shared this video with you, and they'll show you how. Now, when you join doTERRA, you get support. If you're on my team, you get me. And we will continue the journey together, and I'll help you and guide you along as you adopt this new lifestyle. And after a couple of months, you're like, I got it, Jade. Don't worry. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Now, start with a kit. So this is the Home Essentials Kit. And when you start with a kit, your $35 membership is waived. You do not have to pay that membership fee. And in fact, they give you a greater discount. So here are the prices for the US and for Australia. So I was told that for the Aussies, all of these oils, if you buy them at retail, you're spending $590, okay, around there. All right, and so if as a wholesale member with the wholesale account, you know, you're buying it for $330. So that's getting an account for free and then buying it at a wholesale price and an added discount. So that's a pretty good deal. This is like the top 10 oils for 80% of our health concerns. You know, the most popular oils. Start here and then build your collection. All right, so hopefully you guys have your membership and everything's awesome. Contact the people that shared this video with you, and you know, they'll fix you up. Okay, so now let's talk about disease. Oops. Okay, so disease, you've got to change your paradigm a little bit here. We don't catch disease, we create them by breaking down natural defenses according to the way we eat, drink, think, and live. This is Dr. Bernard Jensen. All right, and this is the philosophy that I follow, because it's very true, and I've gained my health back, and I have helped many people, thousands of people, gain their health back in this way, and it's permanent, okay, and it helps them change at the core. So a little bit of explanation here. So healthy cells is what we're going for, right? Everything that we need to do is at the root. We're not symptom managing, okay? The symptoms are just clues as to where to start to heal, okay? So disease is a cellular miscommunication problem. I hope you agree with me on that. A cellular miscommunication problem. So here's a picture of two cells, okay, just to give you an example. On the outside of cells, there's these things called receptors, okay, receptor sites. And the receptor sites are designed to receive chemicals, odor, the molecules, chemical molecules. It could be the essential oil odors. It doesn't matter. It's looking for stimuli, okay? So these chemicals will get attached to the receptors, and then the receptors take that information and then sends that information onto the next cell. And if the next cells are healthy and are able to receive that information, then it'll communicate with the next cell. Okay, so if the cells are saying, hey, produce more serotonin, and then the other guy says, hey, okay, and then hey, okay, and then every cell will start to produce the chemicals that it needs, okay, for healing and for whatever. All right, so that is the basic idea of what the cells do. All right, and that's going to help you be healthy. Now, what are the factors that causes cells to be sick, mutated, and malfunctioning? Okay, so when the cells are malfunctioning, that is the miscommunication, right? Okay, so of course, the first thing people say is toxins. Yes, 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 that's it. And we have heavy metals too. They're used as preservatives in vaccines and things, and they get stored and loaded into our cells. Okay, we have invaders. Invaders are just those bacteria, fungus, parasites, and you know, viruses that are hiding inside of our body, causing a little bit of havoc, a lot of havoc. Then we have radiation. Okay, radiation is a big deal nowadays, and then we do have ways to cleanse our cells and help protect our cells and help renew our cells from the harmful effects of that too. And then of course we have the stresses, the negative feelings and thinkings and the beliefs that we hold on to. So, you know, don't I guess sometimes we don't see it, but if you take note, if a person is overly stressed, overly anxious, over time, are they healthy? No. Okay, people get stomach ulcers, people get headaches, you know, and that's just the physical immediate manifestation. But over time, there can be big problems, and those big problems are diseases. Okay, so when we take care of all of those things through a natural process, okay, it will change your life. Okay, so let's talk about healthy cells. Okay, what we're all doing here is, one, cleaning our cells. Keep the cells clean all the time. Okay, feeding our cells. Feed your cells so it has tools it needs to build with, to function with. Okay, and then balance cells. Alrighty, so you know, your body is always striving for homeostasis. It's either going one direction or the other, but it's trying to be centered. And you can encourage that centering using essential oils and allowing the essential oils to be a scaffold to help you change your thinking and your belief, which means eliminating those stresses and those fears. Okay, so cleaning cells is pretty easy because we you know, cleanse the cells with lots of oils and lots of I guess good water and good food. And then of course you feed your cells, because when their cells are clean, it can absorb nutrients, right, with good food and of course supplements. Alrighty, so all of these things can be done so that you can have healthy cells, which will lead to healthy tissues. Healthy tissues lead to healthy organs. Healthy organs lead to a healthy you. Is that simple? Everything, every health problem that I get presented with, okay, this is the approach I take always. And if people adopt it and they are consistent, it always produces a very happy result. Okay, it's a natural law, guys. You know, it's just irrefutable. You know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to really do this. We've got kids, we've got pets, we've got, you know, lots of people who don't even speak English that do this, and then they heal and they feel fantastic. Alrighty. So let's go through some of the oil groups and help you have a big picture of what the oils can do, so that you don't wonder exactly what is the oil that can do this, because sometimes they share similar chemical constituents, and then they can, you know, do similar jobs, and sometimes because of that you can mix and match them and you know, be confident. Okay. Now let's talk about citrus oils. They're, you know, grapefruit, wild orange, lemon, lime, green mandarin, red mandarin, kumquat, tangerine, bergamot, and a few others that we have. Fantastic. They're cold press, so be careful not to apply it on your skin directly and then expose it to a UV light, which is in the tanning bed or the sun. But guys, be drinking citrus oils daily, okay? In your water bottle, 1 to 3 drops, 3 to 5 times a day. And yes, you will pee more. Yes, you will poop more, which is good because you're cleansing. And your cells, they're like these cups. So if you feel like, imagine in your head, feel like it's full of toxins and things, over time it just kind of removes and removes and removes and cleanses things out, and then it becomes more tolerant and more open to things, you know, and it doesn't overreact to everything anymore. So fantastic. Okay, so number 1, the oils are cleansing for the body, and it cleanses your environment. So you can use hot water and a couple of drops of citrus oils and cleanse your countertops, your floors with. Okay, very, very, very inexpensive and very powerful and very safe. Okay, it's energizing because it's cleansing all the fungus out. Okay, and the fungus no longer absorbs and soaks you know, your nutrient, so that you get to soak those nutrients and then have energy from it. Okay, it breaks up mucus. So especially when you've had a cold, I've had a cold recently. What was in Australia, it was winter time, and you know, it helps break down those mucuses. I mean, lemon helps the new mucus, lime helps the old mucus. Okay, and the other oils are in between. It's antiparasitic, so if you're traveling places, put citrus oils in your water. Keep the water clean and help your body cleanse. Okay, and it's fat burning, so if you want to apply it with your fractionated coconut oil on and massage it on your tummy and your bottom, great. Okay, it'll help break down the cellulite. The limonene, so grapefruit and wild orange and lemon, have 90 to 100% limonene. Limonene is anti-cancer. Basically, it helps your cells rejuvenate. It triggers apoptosis, which is cell death when it's necessary. Okay, so go ahead and use the citrus oils daily. It cleanses and it opens up the fat cells and releases the toxins that are hidden, isolated in the fat cells. So fantastic, guys. Tastes amazing. It helps you absorb water better too. So try the citrus oils, guys. Alrighty, you can diffuse it in the air just to help you feel more uplifted and energized as well. But so beautiful. All right, mint oil. Okay, the mints are peppermint, of course, rosemary, spearmint, marjoram, melissa, oregano or oregano, basil, clary sage, lavender, patchouli, and thyme. Now these oils, they're very powerful antimicrobials. That means it is very powerful fighting bacteria, fungus, parasites, and viruses. Okay, it's anti-inflammatory because it kills the fungus and viruses and stuff, and your body no longer breaks it down its own tissues looking for that fungus and virus and stuff. Okay. So it's great for skin and rejuvenating. Sometimes we have infections on our skin. All right, this is why it helps with the skin. If you have fungus on your big toe, right, you can apply these oils on. Put it in a roller bottle and apply it 4 or 5 times a day for the next 2 weeks. And then it will be gone for good. If you've got some wart, do the same, okay? Just right on the spot. Okay, that's why it helps with the skin. It helps with the skin by cleaning up the parasites and the bacteria and whatever infections is on the skin. Very uplifting because it clears and gets rid of all the fungus and stuff. And it's decongesting, of course. I just wanted to share with you a little bit of information about why you have fungus. Okay, now guys, fungus is a physical representation of negative thoughts and beliefs. All right, parasites very similar and bacteria is very similar. So those negative thoughts are fear-based, okay, and you may not even be aware of it. You know when you have fungus, when you breathe that nasty smelly breath in the morning, when you have yeast infection, when you have stiffness in your body, bloating, when your tummy is, very big and bloated, when you have a bit of weight problem as well. Not all the time, but that's one of the signs. Now, if you go to bed and you wake up and you're still so tired, you haven't rested fully, then that's a sign that you need to cleanse that fungus out. So where did it come from? So when you're a stress head and you're in your head a lot, and even if you think you're not, sometimes you are. For me, I didn't know I was. Okay, so your food that you eat is stuck in your tummy. It's a warm temperature in there. So after 12 hours and you haven't pooped, what happens to that food? It starts to rot. And the Candida fungus is the fungus that helps decay your body when you die. It starts to eat away at that food and the tissues around it. Now after 24 hours, if you haven't pooped, how bad is it? It's pretty bad. And there's people out there that don't poop in 3 times a day. Okay, sometimes they poop 2 or 3 times a week, right? That's really bad. All right, and because you think so much, you're holding on to all of those negative thoughts and beliefs. Okay, you're going to create a space for that. Now the fungus, because you're not sharing the energy with the rest of your body, things are not flowing, okay? So the fungus in your body overgrows and leaves the gut. When it's matured, it grows a tail and it leaves your gut. And it goes to different places of your body and it causes havoc there, all right? Because it resides there and your body says, what's there? Okay, and then it starts to search for it by breaking down the tissues and looking for it, okay? And that's why people say, oh, you have autoimmune, and your body's attacking itself. It's not that stupid, right? It is attacking that moving, changing target. So if you get rid of fungus, your body no longer attacks itself, okay? It's not gonna go through the tissues looking for a moving, changing invader that doesn't exist, okay? All right, so trust me on this. All right, as you cleanse your body, so these are oils, you can mix a few of them up, put them in a capsule, take it daily. Add some citrus oils in there too. Okay, take it daily. These oils can go through into your system in different pathways, okay? And then start to cleanse, and then cleanse your thoughts. Let go of those fearful thoughts and beliefs, and you'll find that within a very short time, a couple of weeks to a couple of months, you feel energized, you feel awakened, like, whoa, I was a zombie before, whoa, and you wake up and hey, you feel rested, okay? 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you don't need a nap, okay? Wow, alrighty, and your brain is less foggy. Okay, so this is why it's so important for us to understand what the oils can do for us and how to use and why we use it daily. Okay, people who have, if do a bioscan and the oregano and the time comes up, guys, work on being humble, work on being unattached to negative thoughts and feelings, work on not relying on your own understanding so much. Okay, so the patchouli, for example, massage your body with patchouli, mix it with the coconut oil, right? And massage your body. Your body is a compass. It helps you feel what is right. Okay, your heart and your gut will tell you what is right, and then you act on that, and then the understanding follows. Okay, don't sit back and wait until you know everything about everything and then act. All right, because then you'll feel uncomfortable because you're holding on to that fear. Now, you will know when you've done well when your body starts to poop regularly every few hours. When you eat, 30 minutes later you trigger digestion and the food that you had in earlier will come out. Alrighty, we'll talk more about that when you get to know me better and follow me, and we'll discuss all that. Okay, now let's talk about the floral oils. Floral oils: rose, Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, magnolia, blue tansy, yarrow palm, clary sage, helichrysum, lavender, jasmine, neroli, and geranium. These are beautiful, beautiful floral oils, very difficult to obtain because they're from the petals, and you know, but guys, it's so important to use these for hormone balancing. Okay, so for the people who've gone through menopause and stuff, don't tell me you have no hormones anymore, okay? If you have no hormones anymore, you're dead, all right? So you're still alive, so your body's still producing hormones to regulate your body temperature. It produces hormones to help you metabolize sugar, and helps with thyroid and everything else in your body, okay? So we always need oils to help us regulate hormones. So I just use it as a perfume. And I rub it on my tummy for that time of the month. And, you know, prior to that time of the month, and when I know it's, you know, things are going to be, you know, changing up, I do use it before so I don't get acne, right? Sometimes I forget and I get a few dots and things. And for the headaches, the hormonal headaches, okay? So use that regularly, okay? Or help you sleep, alrighty? So, fantastic for blood pressure. You want to apply, say, ylang ylang over your heart, and you can choose other oils like Roman chamomile over your heart, okay, and over your heart reflex on your hand and your feet regularly, and help your body with balancing the blood pressure. The skin is, you know, they've got matrix and tissues, so use these oils with carrier oil, the coconut oil, and apply it topically. I like to apply the oils on my eyes and my face, the yarrow palm, and there's a blend called Immortelle, which has got like most of these oils in there, and I apply it to my face for anti-aging. You know, just apply it wherever you need it. Say that you have a sunburn or skin graze, it helps with repairing that texture, okay? So apply it on, and of course for sleep, diffuse the oils. There's a beautiful oil called Serenity, or what is it, Lavender Peace. You can put a few drops of that in your diffuser at night time and calm you down, okay? It just helps calm everything down. Okay, it helps you feel embraced, and it helps you just relax in the mind. Okay, so those are the floral oils, guys. Use it and enjoy it. Alrighty. The oil that I would use for sleep the most is magnolia and Roman chamomile. For skin, rose, lavender, and yarrow palm. Okay. For hormone balancing, clary sage, geranium, and you know, that helichrysum oil, that's a must-have. Redeem your points for that. Okay, in Vietnamese, my family can't say English words like helichrysum, so they call it the fall down oil, because it really helps when you have a bump on your head and you apply it on, and by evening you'll be arguing with people which side it's on. Okay, especially for little kids. I mean, not so much for adults, so we don't fall down on our heads very often, do we? Okay, but it's fantastic. Alrighty, so keep that on hand. And I get a helichrysum and I put a little bit of that in a little bottle and carry it with me in my handbag for emergencies, and I've used it to help so many people. Okay, so yes, it's kind of ugly, I'm sorry. 3rd-degree burn from boiling water, 5 days later of lavender, which is a fantastic oil for the matrix, for the skin tissues, and melaleuca, which is cleansing, okay, to help with infections. All right, fantastic. See, my kids learn that these two oils go together, especially, you know, my kids love the melaleuca because it numbs the skin. If you fall down, you wash your skin, and lavender for the tissues, melaleuca or tea tree for the germs, and it numbs it too. All right, so let's talk about herbal oils. Now, 1 to 3 drops 3 to 5 times a day. You can take it internally. You can diffuse it. You can cleanse the environment with it. And most people
don't really cleanse the environment with it so much. I really like using these oils internally and topically. So number one is for renewing cells and tissues. So as you cleanse your body, it helps to renew the tissues as well. So it's not just cleansing and cleansing, it kind of helps it, piece the cells, as it communicates, and helps the cells kind of knit together. Fennel, coriander, dill, cilantro, and lemongrass. Fennel's fantastic for gut, for milk production, okay? Coriander is fantastic for sugar, blood sugar. So go to my website and look for insulin to help with people who have, say, diabetes. There's a blend there. Please follow the protocol and let me know how it goes. We have dill, which is fantastic for digestion. Cilantro helps with removing heavy metals. So people who are in the military or who are retired from the military, and kids who have learning disabilities, adults that have memory issues, please use cilantro on your big toes, okay? And add clove to that. Use it for at least a year, okay? To help remove everything from your, the negative heavy metals and toxins and things from your brain, okay? Put it on the big toes and you'll find that it's very cleansing. All these oils are antimicrobial. Lemongrass is fantastic for the cholesterol. So put a few drops in a capsule, take it twice a day for the next couple of weeks. And then if you want to continue for the next couple of months, great. It's going to just be good for you, for digestion and all that, and helps with, anti-inflammatory. And go back to the doctor and test your cholesterol levels, okay? Anti-inflammatory, inflammation means pain, okay? And inflammation is caused by your body because your body is looking for that moving, changing target, okay? So you can see that when it starts to kill and cleanse the fungus and the bad bacteria and stuff in your body, of course your body's not going to have that inflammation again. I remember not being able to make a fist in the morning when I wake up. I'm so stiff and tired because I was riddled with candida fungus. Alrighty, so go ahead guys and use it at least for a few months to see how well you go, okay? To see how your body responds. Alrighty, so let's talk about tree and grass oils. You can take 1 to 3 drops 3 to 5 times a day. Okay, so you want to diffuse it. You can clean the environment with it if you like. I love using eucalyptus oils to clean with. Okay, so it's another oil for cleansing the skin. So remember, sometimes the skin has fungus, bacteria, and other issues there. So of course these oils are fantastic for it. In fact, I'll give you an example. The arbor vitae oil, okay? The arbor vitae tree, they're giant cedars. I mean, that tree can be on the forest floor after it's fallen over and died. It can be there for 400 to 500 years and not have anything growing on it. All right, no rotting. So that's how powerful it is at repelling the bugs. And of course you have cedarwood, the cedarwood chest to repel all of the bugs, okay? So imagine putting that on your skin. It kind of helps kill the bugs and repel the rest, okay? Fantastic. Of course you can make blends with them. I had a friend whose husband had a 20-something-year-old toe fungus. It makes his toe black, and then the toe grows out, and then it falls off, and then it grows back in, and then but it's still black, right? Anyways, arbor vitae, manuka, cedarwood. Some of these oils are fantastic for that. Just mix it all up, and my friend just applied it on several times a day for a month, and voila, it's gone. So really good. And of course, if it's on your big toes, it's in your brain too. So I asked her if she thought her husband had better thinking now, and she said absolutely, he's more positive and his brain is clearer. So pretty cool, right? So it's great for skin. Remember that it's grounding for people who overthink. All right, so you know when you overthink, my friend, when you're not pooping at least 3 times a day. All right, when you're not able to fully sleep at night, when you're not, getting that NREM, which is the deep healing sleep. All right, we can get to the REM even with medications, but with medications, they'll never let you go down to the NREM. Your subconscious is the only thing that can allow you to go down that level of restfulness. All right, so this is why plant-based stuff is awesome. Okay, so the oils for overthinking: cedarwood, sandalwood, and let's see, we have vetiver, okay, and spikenard. All right, so those 4 again: cedarwood, sandalwood, spikenard, and vetiver. So if you put it in a roller bottle, okay, put equal portions of all of them, and then put coconut oil in, mix it up, apply it to your big toes. You can use the balance oil too if you want to, but that's for people who overthink. If you're always in your head, right, guys, allow your body to have a bit of that energy too, okay? And you find that you lose weight, you find that you're happier, you find that you're more intuitive, take more risk, okay? So it's antimicrobial, and I don't have to say more about that. It's anti-inflammatory. I don't have to say too much about that either. And it opens airways. So cypress oils, Siberian fir, eucalyptus, those oils are great for opening airways. So tea tree as well, okay? Now I want us to talk about copaiba. If you heard of the endocannabinoid oil, the CBD oils, the hemp seed oil, those are fantastic. Got great results, but copaiba beats that by many times. Okay, very safe, and it's complete in its molecular structure, unlike some of the other ones, okay, that have isolated constituents, okay, and it doesn't affect your brain, it doesn't help cause hallucinations. So it's all of the good and none of the bad. How exciting is that? So you can take this internally and you can rub it on topically. Some of these oils, like wintergreen, you do not take it internally. You can apply it topically. But some of them you can take internally, like frankincense and juniper berry, okay, and copaiba. Siberian fir even, so it's very interesting. Now, one thing I want to share with you about juniper berry: if you take it under your tongue before bed or apply it on your tummy, it helps you sleep through the night. It puts the organs to sleep. You can research it, put it on my juniper berry in my website and learn more about that. But guys, it's so liberating for those people who have to get up several times a night to go pee. All right, so it helps you sleep through the night. There you go. Some of the oils will help you sleep, the cedarwood, sandalwood, vetiver, spikenard. Those will help you stop that monkey brain, right? And that chitter chatter in your mind helps you shut all that down and fall asleep. Other oils help you de-stress and unwind your muscles, and other oils help you stay asleep at night. So if you want to know more about sleep, just go to my website and type in sleep, okay? So here is an example of tree oils. This is a chemical burn, and then this is a tea tree oil, 15 days. Pretty awesome, right? Okay, so the last thing here is the spice group. Spices, of course, antimicrobial, very powerful antioxidant. Clove is the most powerful antioxidant in the world that I know of, and it's very digestive, antiparasitic, very warming, so it awakens the cellular activity. So that means it helps with circulation, okay? It helps with the inflammatory, okay? So people massage with cassia even. It's kind of hot for me. Cinnamon's kind of hot too, but everyone's different. So cassia and cinnamon are fantastic for blood sugar. You can take that internally. Clove is just fantastic, just all over. Antioxidant cleansing. Pink pepper, black pepper, fantastic for cellular renewal. Ginger is very warming, digestive. Cardamom is very similar to ginger. Star anise and turmeric are very similar. Turmeric, you know, has so many properties, but very cleansing for the gut, helps you have more energy, and so fantastic, guys. So that's why we love you know, different oils and mixing them all up together, because that we can magnify the properties of each of the oils. But you know what, you won't know the amazing benefits unless you use it regularly, okay, and use it 2 or 3 drops at least, several times a day. Okay, I want to pause and talk about the peppers, especially the pink and black peppers. They're fantastic for cellular health. When I say cellular health, and when you read about cellular health, it basically means anti-cancer. It basically means, you know, helping cells function as it should. Your cells have 3 jobs. It duplicates, it has a specialized function, and it's supposed to trigger self-destruct. Okay, so if it's duplicating itself wrong, what do we call that? Cancer, tumors, okay? All right, so it's not a scary thing that you caught. You know, it's because of all those toxins and the things that I listed earlier that cause malfunction in the cells, right? But these oils go in there and help clean it out and help the cells that are repairable repair, and the cells that are healthy leave them alone. The cells that are beyond repair help them trigger self-destruct. Okay, but did you know that these illnesses such as cancer has a root cause of a certain emotion? The emotion is that as humans, we are self-destructive. We think of self-destructive negative thoughts about ourselves, okay? We self-sabotage. So the black pepper and the pink pepper invites you to love even the dark side of you. Okay, so we may think of, you know, putting a mask up and putting a happy face on, and people don't know, you know, the other side of us that is not happy. Okay, you know what? We're humans. We make mistakes, and we're all the same in that way. So if you love and accept yourself fully and unmask, okay, then your cells will be more relaxed and be able to function more optimally. All right, we'll talk more about that another time. All right, with doTERRA, they have some powerful blends. So understanding what their oils can do, you can see why, you know, they like to mix these oils up. We have the Deep Blue or Ice Blue for the Aussies, fantastic for muscles. DDR Prime, fantastic for cellular health. Okay, so take that internally. I had a guy with a big tumor under his chin, and his sister said the doctors have given up, and I said, okay, take that in a capsule form and then rub it on. So twice a day, 2 capsules in the morning, 2 capsules at night, and then this one, rub it on topically twice a day as well. And within 2 months, the fist-sized tumor became a size of a pea. Awesome, all right, because the cells know how to cleanse, how to detox, how to trigger apoptosis, okay? DigestZen, a blend of spice oils, citrus oil, and you know, just herbal oils to help with the gut, because you see how many of those oils are very good for digestion. So isn't that fantastic? Elevation oil to help elevate and lift your mood so you can feel fantastic and produce all those happy hormones. Serenity is the oil for sleep. Aussies, you call it lavender peace. Balance is the monkey brain oil for all the switches, you know, to turn them off and help you focus on one thing at a time. Slim and Sassy for appetite suppressant, you know, help you manage appetite as well if you're super hungry and you're all the time. Okay, helps you feel full. If you're always full, you don't feel hungry, it helps you get hungry. Your body always balances. Past tense for tension, headaches, and neck pains and body pains. Okay, guys, you use it and you understand the oils deeper and deeper as you use it, and before long you're going to be like most of us, where we start to have to store the oils in boxes and bags and stuff like this. Okay, so kind of going crazy, but it's so awesome to have all these tools on hand, and I hope you learn how to use it daily so that you're always feeling good. All right, I've got a few more slides left here. I just wanted to tell you to really study this chart here. Go to my website and research healing at the root level, because basically when your physical health problems present itself, it's the result of actions or inactions and of feelings that you have. And those feelings are created by thoughts and beliefs under the surface, which means in your subconscious. Okay, so when you're cleansing your body, you're cleansing the mind, the body, and the spirit as well. So when you're presented with a certain oil, you want to change at that emotional and spiritual level as well, please. Okay, then you change permanently. All right, none of us are perfect, so here's an opportunity for us to change. And the physical world, your emotions, are clues as to how to gauge how you're doing. So say that you're feeling happy more often, that's a clue that you're doing better. Okay, or that one oil smells better and it's improved on you. Okay, be self-aware, know what you're feeling and thinking. All right, you didn't just catch something. All right, and be more awakened each day. Take the holistic approach to everything, and then remember to intentionally choose to be happy. All right, and the oils will remind you of that, trust me. So here's an example. One of my friends, she suffered from psoriasis for the longest time. She is a health coach. She eats organically, has a beautiful garden that she grows all her stuff. Yet she still struggles with this. So using the cleanse kit here, so we're cleansing the cells, we're feeding the cells, and we're changing, right? Balancing the body. 30 days, and she saw great results. So I invite you to cleanse no matter what health problem you have, once every 3 to 4 months. Okay, and you'll see that you'll have amazing results. All right, so we have the skills to take care of about 80% of our health concerns. We do have those acute issues that we need the doctors for. We love them for that. But there's a lot of things that we can do to help ourselves. All right, and the answer is always the holistic approach. You know, people tell me all the time, Jade, what oils for sleep? Jade, what oils for arthritis? I'll just tell them, if you want to heal permanently, it's the holistic approach. Okay, because sleep problem didn't just happen overnight. All right, so for example, if you're cleansing your body, you'll be able to sleep better. Okay, some of the organs will wake you up, and we'll talk about those organs in a minute. Okay, arthritis, remember I said their body is causing inflammation because it's searching for that fungus. So if you cleanse and cleanse and cleanse, the fungus disappears and your body is more mobile because it's not attacking itself anymore. Okay, cancer's a fungus problem as well. Okay, holding on to those negative thoughts and beliefs, you have a lot of fungus that is causing decay inside your body. All right, cleanse, eat right, feed your cells, balance your cells, and then, hey, things change. I've helped people with stage 4 cancer, and the doctor says, hey, you got 2 months to live, and guess what? They didn't, immediately die, and they healed and healed and healed. In my family, my mom had cancer too, and we did everything holistic and natural, and 5 years now, she's still great. And you know what, unfortunately one of her friends died, another one is super sick still, had the same problems, and that testifies to us that we're heading the right direction. Okay, anxiety, right? When your body's not producing the serotonin in your gut, guess what you do? You cleanse your gut. If your kitchen is dirty and you've got food on the counter sitting there for 12 hours, what's happening? The food will rot. Okay, and if you keep putting more and more and years and years and years of that stuff, and it starts to fester and it's inviting rodents and parasites and things, what do? Do you put a blanket over the top of it? No. You don't, but we do that in health. We go to the doc and say, hey doc, fix me, I've got these problems, and then they give you a pill. Now you don't feel anymore, but guess what? It's still there. Who's going to clean it out? You're responsible for cleaning it out, and when you do, you heal permanently. Okay, we may not live forever, but we can have high quality, life, and then perhaps just one day we'll die in our sleep. All right, and that's so much better than suffering and having a low quality life, a grumpy head all the days of your life, right? Not fun. So the gut rot problems, Crohn's, colitis, IBS, etc., they're all gut rot. Some of my friends are so worried about the name. No, this doctor said I have Crohn's, this doctor says I have colitis. I say, girlfriend, it's all the same. It's just gut rot. Let's clean it out, right? What are you going to do now that you know the name, okay? The name of a disease is a name of a group of symptoms. Get rid of the symptoms. The disease goes away, all right? It's easy. Allergies. Okay, I used to have like 32 allergies. Basically, that just means my cells were toxic. All right, so as I cleanse and cleanse year after year, months after months, and my cells are more clean, it's more tolerant. I can be around cats and dogs without sneezing. All right, you know, I can smell pollen. I can, you know, be around dust and not suffer the whole day. Okay, amazing, liberating, guys. I just feel like my body knows what it's doing. I can't imagine when I was you know sick that my body knew what it was doing. I was told that it was broken, that it was malfunctioning, that it was my fault, almost like something that I couldn't help. But all that is just a false philosophy. Okay, weight problems. Hey, it's not that hard to have good healthy weight. Isn't that a relief? When you feel happy, healthy, your body doesn't overeat. It doesn't hold on to fat. The hormones are balanced so that your estrogen level is not always high all the time and not always absorbing and holding on to fat. Okay, when the hormones are balanced and you have progesterone high, your body is in a fat burning mode. Okay, so you don't have to be running a marathon every week to keep that weight off. Amazing. I used to run 5Ks a day just to make sure that I was super skinny and healthy. But nowadays I do exercise, but not overly too much. And I still keep that weight off. So, it's a lot to do with a holistic body. Atopic diseases, okay, a lot of that is cellular malfunction because of the toxins. So as you clear and clean out the toxins from the vaccines and other things, the medications that you've taken, the atopic issues go away. Your gut cleans and clears, and then things go away. So you're no longer irritated with life and every little thing, okay? Boosting immunity. People who have low immunity, as your body cleanses and it produces the right chemicals, you've got a stronger immunity. My children haven't been to the doctors in 9 years almost. We've taken them to the doctors for healthy checkups, of course, and one fracture. Okay, so that's pretty powerful. When they're smelling oils all the time, they're bathing in oils, literally. We've got in our shampoo, they're brushing teeth with oils. I mean, these kids are surrounded by oils daily. Their immunity is so strong. One time I had to babysit, substitute teach for my kids' classes. I have a set of twins, so I saw one daughter over here, another daughter over there, in a classroom of kids that are snotty and coughing that winter, and they were just happy and healthy, and I just felt like, you know what, I am so grateful that I learned these things, and I feel like a great mom. Okay, for brain and memory issues, guys, you know what, when we have a lot of toxins lodged in our brain as a preservative, right, there's heavy metals that are meant to preserve the medication or whatever in our system for up to 40 years. So we have kids that have been medicated or vaccinated with those things, and guess what, that it is lodged in their body. You can do blood work, you'll see the evidence of heavy metals. And guys, even if it's not directly linked to learning disabilities, it can't hurt to detox them of the heavy metals. What good is that heavy metal doing? You know that mercury damages brain tissues, and you know that aluminium is no good for your brain. So how does it hurt to remove that? And you might find that you can think clearly, that child can learn more and remember more. Amazing, right? So cilantro, clove, those oils help draw out heavy metals and great for the brain. Feed the brain with the supplements here. That is the most popular, most sold item in doTERRA, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It has the omega oils that are great for your brain. It feeds your skin. Okay, so for anybody with brain and cognitive issues, you know, we can take care of it. I've seen it over and over. One of my friends, he used balance oil and started using their supplements, and he says his short-term memories come back. Amazing. Isn't that great? Alrighty, so you will know once you start using it what it really all can do for you. So remember, trust the literal language of your body. Your body tells you what's happening so that you can start fixing issues before it becomes a major issue. So you do have teeth, the teeth reflexology chart on my website, and the internal body clock chart on my website too. You can download it and print it out. But you know, if you have certain teeth issues, have a look at what the correlating organs are and corresponding organs are, and make sure those organs are clean. So one of my daughters had number 4 tooth problem. We took care of the colon. We helped her use oils to poop more. We helped her with her lungs, and you know, the emotions that go with the lungs and the colon. Lungs is about grief, colon is about holding it in and being stubborn. Okay, so stinking thinking. Okay, and then we talked about all those things. We cried it out, resolved it, used more oils, and used oils consistently for a week, and hey, the issue's gone. But she's changed. That's what I love. We change at the core, so we don't have to repeat Groundhog's Day over and over again. So the internal body clock, look at the time that you wake up at night time to go pee, or even if just to wake up and do toss and turn. Okay, or you know, there's certain hours you can't fall asleep, or during the day there's a particular time that you get so drained and so tired. Okay, look at those organs that are correlating. Then you can say, oh well, let's use Zendocrine. Let's use this oil to help cleanse my body. Okay, and then you'll be surprised that you sleep through the night. You'll be surprised that you have energy throughout the day. All right, so cool, so cool. All right, guys, if you don't already have a membership, get one, and if you do have one, get on the loyalty rewards program. If you're going to be using the oils daily, you're going to run out. You're going to have to repurchase. There's other products, skincare, hair care products, and house cleaning products that you can replace with in doTERRA. So if you're ordering 2 or 3 products a month, you might as well earn points for that. So you can get up to 30% back. So look into that, guys, and you'll not regret it, I promise. Now, guys, I'm done. Please connect to me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, podcast, YouTube, and of course you can find me on my website. So I can give a free initial wellness consultation for those who feel like, oh, I don't know where to start. There's a lot of information. Okay, just you can contact me, book a time, and we can chat. All right. If you want to do an energy healing, help you understand what's happening on the subconscious, get some oils into your daily routine, we can do that too. So click on that link on my website. Okay. Guys, if you do contact me, I'm requiring 2 things of you. One, that you want to heal and change. Okay. You don't passively say what oil's for. Okay. Because you know, it's not going to help you permanently. I'm not going to go down that path with you. Okay, even drugs can't help you. Okay, but you have to want to heal and change. The second thing is be willing to invest time, money, and your heart in your health for at least 6 months. Okay, don't be in a rush, no matter what health problems you have. Okay, if you give it that time, that investment, things will change. I have a lot of fearful people that come up to me and say, well, is it going to work? Is it going to work? I'm like, it will work if you use it. And is there research? Of course, there's lots of research. They're just unwilling to change. No medication will change you from, you know, saying allergies or arthritis or diabetes in one go anyways. Okay, nothing out there does that. So when you're in a state of fear, all right, really can't help you. You need to be willing to have faith and invest You know, you're going to spend money just using products, okay? Not very much at all if you compare it to medications and huge, you know, expensive treatments. But once you get your life back, oh my gosh, you will not shut up. You will turn around and serve others and hopefully create a community around you of people using holistic health approach for everything. Okay, so guys, I know this video was long and a lot of information, but I am sending my heart out to you to help you understand and appreciate the holistic health approach, appreciate your healing powers in your inside of you. Okay, let's create a healer in every home, guys, and go ahead and share this video. Remember, just the link. It cannot be searched up because I'm gonna make it private. Alrighty, so take care. I love hearing from you if you have any comments or questions. All right, talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.